Hey guys, so if you follow me on Instagram or you're in the Facebook group, and of course by the very title of this video, you will know that I went to the Paperchase blogger event last week that was held at their flagship store in London, which is on Tottenham Court Road. If you've never been, why the heck not? If you're next in London, that is just a must to go because it's a big shop. And it's over 3 floors. They've got a cafe, and well, everybody knows Paperchase and what Paperchase sell, and yeah, so it's just absolutely awesome. A massive shop full of Paperchase goodness. So before the event kicked off, I had a chance to have a little look around the shop, and I did what every planner loving person would do, and that is head straight to the planners and have a good look around. So Paperchase sell a mixture of their own planners as well as planners from Filofax, and they have them in personal and A5 and all the accessories to go with them as well. So yes, I'm just showing you some gorgeous planner eye candy because it's just what planner nerds like us do. So yeah, last November I was very kindly invited to the blogger event that they ran, which was looking at some of their spring summer collections, which are now actually available to purchase in the shop, which was exciting to see because obviously I'd seen them earlier, like last year. This one was slightly different, but still just really awesome. Paperchase are lovely people, and they know how to put on a good event, shall we say. So of course it was time to start the actual event, and that kicked off with a talk and a tour by some of the Paperchase buyers. Basically on the second floor of Paperchase, they basically have all of their different themed collections. Like most shops, they change their kind of themes and what they sell with the seasons. And so we were given a really nice tour of the current collections and what they've got in store, and kind of like the reasons behind them and some of the inspiration behind them. And it ranged from some of their party and wedding collections to their home office organisation and decor items. And each sort of section or each sort of station was kind of themed in a different way. So there was a section for kind of like your brights and your neons, which I'm not normally a kind of neon person, but I did really like some of the accessories there. They also had a more kind of a pastel colour with like some peaches and some teals and mint, which the mint really appeals to me because, as you know, I have a mint office, and I was really rather taken by the mint coloured clock and old-fashioned style telephone that they have. I think they would go absolutely perfect in my office. But yeah, just looking at some of these collections made me realise how messy and what a tip my office studio craft room actually is, and has kind of inspired me to kind of look a little bit more about what I've got in there and how it's working, because just because it's functional doesn't mean it can't be pretty as well. Yeah, so they had loads of different stations for their home decor. We were really, pleased to kind of have a look around that and kind of learn more about their collections. We got to see more of the copper and wood collection that we got to see in November, which was really good. We got to see that actually out on the shop floor with all of the pieces together, so that was really exciting. And I also really liked some of the copper or the rose gold whatever camp you're in pieces, and some of like the design elements like the bulb light fittings on a cord, kind of like that simple very modern looking light. Don't really know what to call it, but it was nice. It was nice, and of course I had like a matching phone and clock and everything all to kind of coordinate, so that was really good to kind of see all of the different collections, kind of get some inspiration for how your home office could look and how you could kind of bring it all together. So that was really interesting. After our tour looking at the collections, there was a lovely lady there from Talking Tables who gave us a demonstration on how to make a hanging basket for a small plant or anything that you kind of want to put in there, really. And that was really interesting, really talented lady, and I tried to film it as best as possible, so I'll hand over to her to describe how to make them for you.
Line them all up together and just fold them in half. And the first thing we'll do is obviously just create the little loop. Again, this obviously you guys can vary. You can add like maybe 4 pieces of string that's now doubled up, so there's 8 strands. And what you need to do now is just basically take 2 at a time and basically just create one and just tie one knot. You can basically put as many knots as you want in, but the more knots you have higher up kind of makes the cage around the pot plant kind of come in a bit. So it kind of pulls it in. So I 12 centimeters down and tie my first knot. Take another 2. Do another knot. Kind of make sure they're kind of in line. Doesn't have to be perfect. And what you just need to do now, kind of just spread them out a bit. And all you're going to do now is basically take a cord from the one knot, a cord from the other knot, and then just do another knot. So I'm probably going to do about the same distance down. I hope it's making sense.
Yeah, there is.
And then basically you're just going to repeat that process again. basically you're going to take another one from the one knot, another strand from the other knot, and basically just do now the opposite and do another one. And I'm going to do this one a bit closer in because this is the one that's going to kind of sit around the pot because the pot's quite short. It's going to be kind of basically the same length as the pot. So obviously if I was doing a bigger pot, you could spread it out a bit.
And did I mention that I was running a workshop at the event? Possibly I didn't. Yeah, I was really kindly invited to run a workshop at the blogger event, which was amazing, and of course I said yes. And I didn't actually get to record any of that because I was actually doing the workshop. But what you're looking at here is just kind of the stuff that we'd set out to run. So I introduced the bloggers that attended the event to the idea of using a planner, an actual physical planner like us lot use, and to kind of get them an introduction into customizing their planner, making dashboards, setting it up, making it look pretty and everything. So yeah, that was really fun and it went down really well. I really enjoyed doing it and meeting everybody and, you know, seeing everybody's excitement and crafting and, you know, learning how to make dashboards and everything, because if you don't know about it, then you don't know about it. So that was really fun, and yeah, everybody thoroughly enjoyed it, which was lucky, really. Did I mention that I happened to meet up again with Daisy from My Green Cow here on YouTube, and also Chloe Murray? I will link both of their channels below because they've also done videos on the event, and you can kind of see the event from their perspective as well. Here we are, of course we got selfies together because why not? They're awesome ladies, and yeah, we had lots and lots of fun. And these are just a couple of my photos that I took of what we did in the workshop and setting out our planners. So I hope you enjoyed and seeing a little bit more about Paperchase and some of their collections, which are just absolutely amazing. And I will see you again soon, guys. Take care. Bye.